Good morning, everyone. Today's Monday, January the 30th. We've got ourselves a news-heavy week. A lot of mega caps reporting that have international footprints. They're going to talk a little bit about whether we're growing or not growing. We've got a pullback in the overnight, well off of the close, 30 points off of the close of Friday. And so the question might be why? Why do we have this? Well, besides needing a little bit of a natural pullback, what we are seeing are newsy things that are saying, wait, hang on. We've got ourselves a little bit of a mixed bag. And if the FOMC, who is the group, and the chair, Powell, are going to tell us what's going on Wednesday, as well as these international companies, a lot of folks are starting to think, wait, maybe we're ahead of ourselves. Let's take some profit. On top of that, we've got a lot of small skirmishes showing up in the news, right? Bombs here, firing there, X, Y, or Z. Things feel a little unsettled, right? A couple of folks from the Armenian community are at The Hague talking about what Azerbaijan is doing, stopping them from getting food across a big passage. And I know that might seem a little esoteric, but there's a lot going on, and so we've got to keep our eyes open and realize that we are not in smooth sailing environments, and that's going to cause volatility to give us a little bit of trouble. So what I'm looking for are bounce actions that potentially fail, but I am looking at price actions to bounce. Now, why might that be? Well, we have an upward band moving this way, an upward band on the daily. That's the 4 hour. Here's the daily. And here is the weekly. Now, we're pretty extended from our formations there, so there could be a little bit of a fade action event for sure. What we are seeing, though, is congestion at the first ledge here that should pop us a little bit higher. A lot of people are saying, hey, people don't want to miss out, X, Y, or Z. I have no idea. All I'm saying is this was a fight zone early in the day, and I put it up and I said, hey, we're going to watch for buyers here. And they are here, right? I have taken some profit off at the 40.51 area because I was going to do this recording, but I do expect it to try to head up to the VWAP, which is sitting at 40.58 and some change currently this morning. So that really is what we're looking for, and the heavy congestion together. We're going to start seeing sellers come in at about the 58 level. The next thing that's really important for us to watch that might help us understand how people are feeling about whether we've gotten ahead of ourselves is by looking at oil. Okay, so a couple of things I think are happening. One, I believe the dollar is going to bounce this week with the Fed commentary. Two, I think that's going to put pressure on commodities, particularly gold and oil here. And then if China comes out with anything that we say, hey, maybe it's not as strong, we're going to see crude oil pull back a little bit. And I think it might have gotten a little ahead of itself in the near term, but I suspect pullbacks from the buying zones. Notice where we are, below the low of last week. So now, as always, what do we think price action is going to do when it comes into a particular level? Well, look at your last two candlesticks, right? From the biggest perspective here, it says, listen, around the 78, you want to watch buyers try to come in. If they try to come in, but it can't hold, they're going to slip down into the 76 and some change area, and they'll try it again. But that's what's happening. Do you want to jump in here and go long at 78? No. But what you do want to do is collapse into a much tighter time frame, say your 10-minute, and watch for price action to stop making a new low. Look at the volume, very big into this area, now drifting off a little bit. And so you've got to take that into consideration. Watch it go down, but this is going to be an area, if you were short, you want to start taking some profit and moving that stop down because it is going to run into buyers. Listen, we are going to have ourselves a monumental energy crisis because of X, Y, or Z, buyers are going to come in, okay? And you can see them coming in as we speak. Watch the volume. As it collapses, you know there's going to be something in the mix. So today, as we look at SPY, this is the last thing. I know I'm going long today. SPY is now looking at, this was the close of the day, so let's go back to our 4-hour chart. SPY is sitting right around here. If you look at Friday's video, you're going to see that that line has not changed. Somewhere around the 402 area, it begins to bounce. Do I think we're going to get back into the 405? I think so. Maybe 404.72, 404.80. Good luck trading today, and I'll see you all tomorrow.